So the main question is this: how are introverts like us, who didn't use any special tricks to talk to others, can still be seen as confident? How do we manage to just stay in our room for most of the time and yet still make friends without being needy? And that is the big question that this channel will answer for you. Welcome to Social Abandonment Strategies. Hi, welcome to Social Abandonment Strategies. So guys, it's 7 p.m. right now, but it's still bright. I didn't have time to do some YouTube video today, so yeah, I'm doing it right now. Anyways, so today I want to talk about something that has been taken for granted by many people, lots and lots of people, and it's pretty important. So it is reading. So whenever we say reading, people think that we should read, right? But I'm not saying that we shouldn't read. We should actually read. But the problem is most people just read. They don't actually take action. So I mean, knowledge is nothing without action, right? Because even though you know how to play football, even though you know how to actually do business, but if you aren't doing anything, what's the point? What's the point of reading? You're just reading it for fun. It's just for the entertainment, right? So this is very important. And also I've got my friend. He's called Kent, and we just finished playing table tennis. Yeah, he and I were talking about that today and how most people don't take action. And now he's studying finance, and he was teaching me some finance things and such, right? So we also had some difficulties about taking actions, because when you're going to take action, it is like you have to take some risks, and sometimes it's a little bit scary because you don't want to fail. And when you are actually going to fail, then you feel that failure, that feeling, like you feel that fear, and sometimes you get really nervous. That's what we felt when we are trying to do something that we have never done before. And sometimes, most of the times, whenever we feel that, we need more care by people around us, and also we need more love. But then the problem is, most of us don't want to tell people that we need love and we need care and such, right? Because we don't want people to think that we are weak. But it's reality. Everybody needs love. And also, you guys have to take action, right? Because the point that I'm doing this YouTube video is I want to take action. I do this video every single day because I want to take action. I don't want to stop making YouTube videos. Sometimes I get really lazy. Like for example, this morning I didn't have any time to make this YouTube video. But so today, the whole day, I was thinking whether I should do it or not. And I was fighting in my mind, right? I was having some debates whether I should do, what topic should I do and such. And then I said, let's just do it. And now I'm doing it. So take action, guys. The first step is the most difficult step. So even when you're taking action, just do the first step. It is the most difficult, because when you do the first step, and you will get some momentum, and it gets easier by time, because you also understand you understand more and more when you're doing it more. You get more experience, and even when you fail, don't be afraid to do it again, because you never actually fail until you give up. So yeah, what do you think about it?
You raised an important point right there. I was pondering upon it. I was thinking about determination and discipline. I guess that's the two main thing that we have to go through. So determination is going through persistence, going through something that you pursue day in, day out. And when you do it every single day with discipline, I guess that builds up, and that's when you start. That's when your actions actually bring results, and I guess that's all.
Yeah, that was a pretty good point. When you said determination, it reminded me I tried to make a YouTube video. I started my YouTube channel like 6 months ago, and then I stopped because I wasn't consistent. So when you're taking action, make sure that you are consistent, because when you stop it once, like suppose you're just gonna do it tomorrow, or I'm just gonna do this YouTube video tomorrow, I'm just gonna rest for one day, I need this rest, right? And then I say this, and do I really do the YouTube video tomorrow? I'll be lazier. I don't want to do this anymore. because I don't have consistency anymore. I broke the pattern, so I don't want to do this anymore. It happens for most people. I'm not just talking about YouTube video. Like whatever you're doing, be consistent. It's hard to be consistent, but it's harder to start again, because when you have stopped it, you have to take action from the beginning again. So it's much harder to do that. So the first step is always the hardest. And like he said, we also need discipline, like really good discipline to actually be consistent and take actions. And before you take actions, of course, you're gonna have to take some risks and calculate some risks. I'm not just telling you guys to take risks, do this, do that. I'm not just telling you guys that, don't be stupid, but still, whenever you're going to do something, take calculated risks, right? Calculate whether the benefits can overcome the cost. So if the benefits can overcome the cost, then you should do that, right? Even though you might have to put in lots of effort, and even though you might have to put in lots of time in that particular thing. So one of the examples that I can give you guys is that in life, the way that I see it is we can work from 9 to 5, which is like the security job, because we are so secure in that job that we can get income every single month, right? Even though we might not be working really hard, every single month we still get income, but we have to work from 9 to 5 the whole life. But if you really work hard, if you study hard right now, you're never late to study hard. So if you study hard right now, and if you work to get financial freedom, then one day you're gonna be free from that rat race. You're gonna be free from 9 to 5. You're gonna have freedom. So I think it is a lot better. So put in lots of effort and time right now, so that you can actually relax and rest, actually be happy later. Because if you want to be happy right now, then in the future, just think of the long term. You're not really going to be happy in the future. You don't want to work forever, do you? So yeah, Kent, what do you think about the benefits and costs?
So there's one point when you talked about the weighing the cost and benefit. One thing you should consider is you don't just want as much benefit to yourself as you possibly want, but you still have to take into account the ethical perspective on it. Basically, when you think of ethics, you think of what you want others do to you. That's how you act, and if you base your actions through that, and through that the benefits outweigh the cost or the risk, and then that's a good way to calculate risk.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it's like, just like I said, right? You guys have to think long term. So if you are so unethical right now, but you can get the benefits right now, because in the future, one way or another, you're gonna get caught. So it isn't worth it. So guys, make sure that you are also ethical when you're doing some things, and also I would like you guys to actually think long term whenever you do things, because if you think short term, you're just gonna get something that's temporary. I know that you're gonna get lots of benefits right now. You might get lots of benefits when you're doing some things, and most people just go for things that can give them temporary benefits. They want to be successful really fast. But if you really want that to be permanent, then you guys have to, sacrifice some things when you want to achieve that's something that's really big and something that's really permanent. So guys, think long term. What do you have to say then?
I guess that's good.
Yeah, that's all for today, guys. Peace. Hey Introverted Warriors, thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn how to properly embrace your introverted qualities without feeling insecure, like the video, subscribe to this channel to be one of the Introverted Warriors, and watch another video of social abandonment strategies, and we'll talk again very soon. Remember, one right mindset is all it takes.